trade Bitcoin like David here. Guys, there is no perfect time to make a trading video, but I just found the perfect time, right? You can see if you just look at the charts, it looks like it's on replay, like this stuff happened before. I've seen this type of stuff before, but it's not actually it, right? What I'm referring to is this setup right here, and it's the same setup right here when you go to the left to the past charts, right here, guys, right here. What happened is a sudden bearish trend, change in character first for everyone who trade the smart money concept, and then you know this happened. I'm gonna put it right here. I didn't take the trade, so I didn't even mind putting this. We stop level just above here, and profit level target just at the demand zone. This is even a full reward ratio trade, guys. This setup is what we just saw right here. This is what we're seeing right here, guys. All we have to do is to turn this red. I just got the setup. I had to like do this perfect video for you guys, um, just to show you how effective the strategy trade Bitcoin like David is, and how you can possibly make money trading with us. You can join our Telegram channel, Trade Bitcoin like David channel. You can just send me a message on Telegram me on Trade Bitcoin like David, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. Um, like, share the video with other folks out there who also want to make money trading the financial market, right? Just below, I made a video, and it's surely gonna come before this video, right? It's surely gonna come before this video, and in that video, it's talking about this setup right here. Around that, the point of the recording, that video was around that. The price was around here, so we're waiting for retracement to tap into this trade right here at our entry, then make the upward move. But Michael Saylor just keep buying more Bitcoin, and there isn't just the time that price just make the retracement, right? So we saw the breakout from this supply zone right here, and it just turned like it's the supply to demand zone strategy, right? It just almost like when you're talking about support and resistance. When the resistance zone is broken, then it's now like a support zone where price just come to retest that same zone, and then just goes up. um that exactly what the confluence we're looking for in this trade, right? But this is more like a refined strategy. It's called the supply to demand zone strategy, and I'm gonna show you how it works, so you don't have to go through um, you know, the phase where you have to start looking for the confluences for this trade. What are the entry criterias, exit criterias for this trade? It happens almost every time, and I can show you that in the lower time frame, applying the simple top-down strategy, top-down analysis strategy. When we go to the 15 minutes chart first, right? Just have to take this off. In the 15 minutes chart, let's go there. In the 15 minutes chart, guys, I just spotted the supply to demand zone strategy right here. Even if no one is going to take this kind of supply zone if you trade Bitcoin like David, right? But right here, we cannot argue that there was an external range break of structure. If you know what this is, right? There's an external range break of structure right here, right? And this candle made the external range break of structure, so we are going to mark it out as a supply zone, right? Right there, that's a supply zone. And then any break of structure above here will also be taken at the external range break of structure, which happened. right? With that being said, um typically price just went all the way down here. Okay, from this bottom, tap this. I'm gonna make it really cool for everyone to look at. Tap this supply zone. um wasn't sufficient to move price all the way down here, um so price just took out the high, which is the external range breakout structure, and we see that as, you know because that happened, right? That exactly what we talked about right here, right? It's just the same thing we're talking about right here. The supply zone, right? Price broke structure above. Now we're looking for price to just go all the way up here and tap this. Like I said, Michael Saylor stepped in, and that never happened, but that's such a strategy for us to make money from the financial market with. And I'm going to show you this is how it works. Because this supply zone was taken out and there's an external range breakout structure, then price just make the retracement like how it's supposed to, and went all the way up. Now it didn't just go up by mistake, it mitigated its demand zone. Only traders who trade Bitcoin like David knows this. This is the demand zone, guys. This is the demand zone. So we're just going to turn this green, the demand zone right there, guys. If you go to the 5 minutes chart, which we're applying the top simple top down analysis strategy, you could see that, you know this is surely supply zone, right? Price reacted from there, and just made it to this demand zone right here, and it's a profitable trade. But this happened in the London session, so we weren't even looking to execute no trades there, right? Because we're specifically New York session traders. So this would have given you a clean 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio, 1 to 5 rather, because if you extend this a little bit, right? So this is a nice trade, guys, to take. Always trade the simple support supply to demand zone strategy, which I just help you understand in this video. First of all, the confluences you're looking for is an external range breakout structure will happen there. After the external range breakout structure, you want to see price react from the supply zone closest to the external range breakout structure, right, which is this supply zone. And when price just make that reaction, you want to see this kind of setup, this kind of move, right? Price just takes out the high, right, of the external range breakout structure, which caused the external range breakout structure. Then after that, price is just going to come and test the mitigate the demand zone, and you're going to get this kind of profit in your trading account, making 5 times the amount you're risking. That also, I'm gonna give you extra an expo actually in this video. There's a setup we're waiting for right here to make money from, and it's the simple supply and demand zone strategy. So we're looking for a sell. That means we're looking for the supply zone to be mitigated, and this is also the high of London session. So, and we're taking this low into consideration, this demand zone into consideration, only because it's just sitting below the London session low, right, which is actually a liquidity point for New York session, right? London session high is a liquidity point for New York session, and London session low is a liquidity point for New York session. What that means, my friend, is that this low right here, first of all, is the London session low. If you look right here, this is the London session candlestick. You just extend it to the right hand side. It's easy for anyone to do just by following Trade Bitcoin like David. You have to follow the channel, so you get this kind of trades in your trading account. What we're looking for is after the movement of the New York session, just like this happening right here, we are looking for price to take out the high, which is a liquidity point. That means there's money sitting around this high, so price is also always gonna go tap into that high, right, before making a continuation. If you know what accumulation is, it's just like the London session is the accumulation, the New York session is manipulation, and after the manipulation comes the distribution. And this is what it is, guys. Right? So this is exactly what we're anticipating, and hopefully this is gonna be a winning trade, and Michael Saylor is not just gonna step in and buy more Bitcoin, guys. Maybe you can buy more Bitcoin right here at the demand zone right here. See that at the $96,105 level. The demand zone sitting at the $95,227 level. There's also a demand zone sitting right here at this demand zone right here, guys. At the $93,350 level. You should take note of this demand zone so you can actually look to buy around it. Also a demand zone at the $91,466 level, and then lastly there's a demand zone at the $90,698 level right there, guys. And we're also into the trading journal preparation. I want you to get prepared. It's the pre-trading journal preparation. It's gonna prepare you ahead of the 99% of traders out there. You can join us on Telegram, and which is gonna be linked. The username is gonna be linked to this video below. And do well. I'll see you inside. I'll see you next time. Trade Bitcoin like David. Yeah, yes sir.